What's going on? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic. Let's enter that real boxing talk real quick. And Victor Ortiz is starting to surface back, fighting a guy Saul somebody, 25-9, trying again to make a comeback. And he was on FS1 Undisputed, Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp show. And he was on record talking about Floyd Mayweather power couldn't crack an egg. But if a guy couldn't crack an egg, how did he knock you out, even if it was off guard? You know what I'm saying? But that's not even the point of the video. The point of the video is, he still wants another crack at this boxing thing. We see him get knocked out by Collazo, Andre Berto. I mean, he's mentally weak. When you talk about mentally weak, he's beyond mentally weak. He's mentally broken. People say Broner's mentally weak, but at the end of the day, Broner didn't quit. Victor Ortiz quit, a number of times, versus Mayweather, versus Madonna. Andre Berto, he didn't get up. Luis Collazo broke his jaw again. Josito Lopez broke his jaw. And, I don't see his aim, at boxing. Maybe he really thinks he can become one of the best. Again, he says, he can make a comeback and be one of the best at 147. I definitely don't see it. This is a guy who had a lot of promise, but at the end of the day, he didn't need boxing. He's a guy, I think, got his degree at Kansas University. Joined the frat. Done good in Hollywood and done some movies. He don't need boxing no more, and it reflected in his performances. Right around the time that I was hearing about him going to college and being about done, that's the time his career went in turmoil. He started doing movies and taking time off. He don't need it. He doesn't need the sport, and it reflects into his craftsmanship of the boxing. And he's a lost cause. I think he's mentally damaged as well. Like it's a lot of screws loose in his head. I don't know why he keeps coming back. I understand that he's a name, but he's beyond damaged goods. I don't think he ever rebuilt what he had or the promise that he had. Even before the Madonna fight where he quit. And what's funny is, on this, they brought him in the FS1 Fox Sports 1 to talk about Conor McGregor Mayweather, but they bring very few credible people onto that show. They had Mayweather Sr. on there. He was credible. And they asking Nelly, they asking, everybody that don't have shit to do in the sport of boxing. And, at the end of the day, Victor Ortiz was a hater. They brought him on the sport. And at the end of the day, if this thing does, and people, spend their money on Conor McGregor, blame that show. Blame Skip Bayless. But we gone.